Hi and welcome to City Happenings. I'm Mayor David Black. Papillion continues to grow and offers much to its residents so they can live, work, and play. For more about Papillion, here's City Happenings.
Thanks, Mayor Black. The American Cancer Society sponsors its Relay for Life event for Sarpy County at Titan Stadium on Saturday, June 25th. It's an event to honor those fighting or who have fought against cancer.
The actual event on the 25th, it is more of just a celebration. You're not on the track the entire time. We would ask a team member to be out there, but there's games, there's food, there's prizes, there's a Miss Relay contest that we're really excited about where gentlemen get to dress up as gals. We're having a bearded lady contest this year, but it's a really good way to get people involved and feel like they're part of the solution and a way for them to fight back against this terrible disease.
Volunteer Curtis says participation is always strong.
They're largely attended, especially by families. They have bounce houses, games. It's something fun at night to do. The kids love getting to stay out super late. We have a luminaria ceremony, which I think is probably the most popular part of the entire relay, and it's a chance for us to honor and recognize those that we've lost over the years.
This event has so many healing elements.
We have a bagpiper that takes us around the track for a silent lap around the track, and it's just a really good way for someone like me that's been so affected, and other people that may not feel like they've been closely affected, but everyone's affected by this disease, whether it's financially, helping a loved one out, you know someone that's going through it and having to help them out.
Curtis says we're not all doctors or researchers, but we can do our part in helping find a cure for cancer.
Fundraising, I think, is one of the things they say is it's not all we do, but all we do depends on fundraising. So it really is important that people come out and attend and support other cancer survivors and support your community as a whole. This is a Sarpy County event. Your Sarpy County neighbors, friends, business owners will be there to participate and to support each other. And it's just a beautiful thing out there.
Sup Library is rearranging and remodeling. Director Becky Sims gives us an update.
The whole concept is to make more space. We need a fresh new area for children's programs that is big enough for the huge crowds that we're getting. So what we're trying to do is to make space in the youth area, and so that we can move the children's programming out of the atrium where it echoes like crazy.
For computer users, never fear.
The computers are coming back. They'll be in a slightly different placement, a little more casual seating, places for people to just come and relax. We haven't really had that for the adults since the youth programs have grown so big. So one of the big things I'm trying to do is make space for people to just come in and read a paper.
There'll be an area that encourages interaction between people.
We're going to put in a small area by the windows. There will be a TV there, and we'll run the unicameral, we'll run the city council meetings. We'll probably have it mostly tuned to any TV. And there will be a nice area to sit with cushy chairs, and we're trying to figure out how to put a coffee pot there and just make a nice kind of corner for people to congregate and just chat quietly, of course, but chat about what's going on in the city and everything else that's happening that affects us here.
Teens will also have their own space.
That's the room that used to have the computers in it. And what we want is a place for teens to go where they have their collection and they can congregate in there after school, on the weekends, whatever, and just hang out, read books, listen to their music with their earpod things, and just have a place that's theirs.
The Metropolitan Area Planning Agency has been asking for and gathering public input about transit expansion in Papillion and Sarpy County.
It's a public process, and there's also people who are surprised at the expense involved a lot of times. So it's not something to be done lightly. But we are seeing some shifts. As we mentioned, we've seen more interest in transit. We hear more conversation about it here in the last few years.
Yule says the millennial generation is driving this process.
A lot of them are more interested in transit than perhaps previous generations. A lot of them want to be able to live and work, play kind of in a close area, can get around easily, and perhaps be on their phone while they ride to their destination. So we're seeing increased interest, and that's kind of interesting to follow that.
There are many factors to consider when breaking down the information.
We'll be taking the input we get from the public. Then we'll be talking with, MAPA is working in coordination with the county and then each of the different 5 municipalities in Sarpy County. So we'll have those conversations with them to kind of see is there interest in investing in certain transit services. And then also, as we mentioned, it's not just the fixed route transit that a city would ultimately probably contract for, but it can involve other services as well, some private sector or nonprofit types of things. So as we go through that process, we'll really be working with the different entities to try and figure out what makes sense and what are the elected officials really most interested in.
That's what's happening around Papillion. There are lots of ways to stay up to date with what's happening. You can find us on Facebook, follow the City of Papillion on Twitter, or even watch our YouTube channel. And of course, information about all of our departments and programs is available on our website. For more about Papillion, go to www.papillion.org or just call the Mayor's Hotline at 402-827-1111. Thanks for watching.